Hi guys, welcome to Real English Online. Today we've got another vocabulary series, and this is a very good one because it's all about going to university. So it's perfect for you if you are going abroad to study, or wherever you're studying is going to be in English, because this series of videos is going to be about all basically the parts of the university and things like that. Yeah. So anyway, let's have a look at the words and you'll see what I'm talking about. Alright? So, to be an undergraduate, to be a postgraduate, a campus, halls of residence, a tutorial, and a lecture. Okay, and you can see a picture here of an absolutely beautiful university, and man, that's a fantastic campus. Whew. I went to a particularly beautiful university myself, which will remain anonymous. Anyway, so here we go. The first word, an undergraduate. Okay, so if you are an undergraduate, you are studying basically for your first degree. Okay, so usually when you first go to a university, you are enrolled in an undergraduate course. You're studying for your first degree, as you'll see here. John is doing an undergraduate degree at Leeds University. So he's studying at Leeds University and it's his first degree. And in America they have loads of expressions, undergraduates. The Americans have a freshman, which means you're in your first year of university, and they also have a sophomore. And I think a sophomore is when you're in your second year of university. Perhaps you want to check that and leave some comments for me. I never went to an American university, but I'm pretty sure sophomore is the second year of university. Freshman and sophomore. Anyway, in English we just have undergraduate and postgraduate. So postgraduate means you've finished your first degree and you're going back for more, basically. Another degree or a master's, an MA, something extra, okay? So basically, kind of like you're either improving your other degree or you're back at university to study, or a second degree, okay? So I've said study for your second degree, something like that. After completing her undergraduate degree, she wants to do a postgraduate degree in Paris, all right? So, a campus. As I mentioned with the first picture of the presentation, it showed a university with a beautiful campus, just like this. You look at that, green grass, fields, trees, rivers, lakes. This is the campus, the area of land that belongs to the university. And if you were like me and you went to a university that had a big campus, everything was on campus for the students. In fact, I'm not joking when I say for the first year of university, I didn't leave the campus once. That's kind of sad actually, but I didn't. It was such a beautiful place. The shops, the bars, everything was there for me, so I didn't need to leave. And yeah, of course, the things I was meant to be studying were there as well. The land that belongs to the university. I want to live on the university campus so I can get to my lessons easily, because nowadays, especially in a lot of the English universities, you know, the campus is kind of split. So if you're studying, you're doing some practical lessons here, then you've got to travel over here to do another subject, and then over here. What a hassle. Not so nice, in my opinion. Other people might enjoy that. So this is the campus, the land that belongs to the uni. Halls of residence. Oh boy, do I love halls of residence. Now, picture this. A big building full of students. Party time. Oh yeah, baby. Party central. Halls of residence are basically exactly that. Big buildings, like you can see in the picture, full of students. Awesome. I spent 2 years in halls of residence, and I tell you what, I would love to go back. Great time, great place to live. If you're going to uni and you want to party, go to a hall of residence. Not so good if you want to concentrate and work hard on your studies, at least in my experience anyway. So this is where students live, and usually the halls of residence, not always though, are on campus, or there will be some on campus and some out of campus as well. The majority of students stay in the halls of residence that belong to the university, and also you usually get slightly cheaper accommodation as well, but not that much. Alright, a tutorial. So this is a type of lesson. The next two words are types of lessons at university. So a tutorial is when basically there's usually a big table, there's one tutor or a professor and a small group of students between 4 and 8. Okay, so you get more time with the professor, you can ask your questions and more face to face basically. So tutorials are very, very useful. Alright, so I have a tutorial for the next 2 hours. I don't mind though, because my tutor is excellent. So your tutor, like your teacher. Alright, a lecture. So this is the other type of lesson you might have at university. And this is where you have pretty much like a huge lecture theatre or amphitheatre, as you can see here. There's one speaker up the front, the professor or usually a professor or the lecturer, and he is addressing nowadays 50, 100, 200, and now they're even online. You can watch live online lectures, so there could be thousands of people nowadays watching your lecture. So a lecture is when there's one professor speaking to a lot of people. A lot of people are watching him. Alright, so the lecture hall was packed. There must have been over 300 students listening to the professor. Alright, there's also another lesson if you're doing all the sciences, biology, chemistry, things like that. There are practicals, which are, where you're actually doing your experiments. Alright, so here you are, guys. Here's your quiz. Alright, you've got to match these words to the pictures if you can. Alright, and okay, thank you very much for watching. I hope this has been useful, and look out for part 2. Bye for now.